Alright. Oh no. No. Hello everyone. Good morning. For today's project, I am making a scrub hat. So I have cut my pieces. I have the top, the band, and the strip that's tied at the back. So this video tutorial I'm following from Lin Chen's video tutorial. So here are my pieces. I have cut the top hat. These are my, Lin Chen's measuring for the pieces. I converted it to inches because it's easier for me rather than centimeter. So there's 3 pieces. So I'm making 2 hats. That's why I have 2 pieces here. And I have the strips and the long band. I actually made one before, but because I have a long hair, not quite long, but I have a really thick hair. As you can see, it's not that very long, but I like to tie it up when I go to work, and when I bun it, it's quite thick. So this hat is really good for thick hair. So normally if I wear my hat, my chef's hat, I have to tie my hair down here. So this is the one that I made before. As you can see, it just snuggle my thick bun, and I can just tie it at the back. And it fits perfectly, and it just stays there. So I'm just looking at the mirror here. The crazy mirror. There it is. Yeah, and it's so comfortable. Like it doesn't move around and covers my ears, and tuck in I can tuck in all these baby hairs. But yeah, I'm really happy with this hat. So this is what we're gonna make today. First thing I did was fold my strips into 4. So I fold it in half and then fold it again half in both sides. And then that is ready to go. Next step is we're going ahead with the band in our sewing machine. So these strips, I'm going to flip it the other way because we're going to seal this side here. So flip it back and flip the other folds this way, and then we'll just stitch that. Alright, it's easy, and then we can just trim a triangle and then flip it back And that's kind of neat in here, and then I can sew it all the way down to the other side. So I don't need to do that on this side because this will be inserted in the band. Let's just tuck that in so it looks neat. Alright, now we can continue sewing. So with something like small like this, I like to put another fabric, whatever fabric you have, just at the back, because if there's no fabric at the back there, it'll just crumple the thread and actually doesn't run, like it's not feeding the fabric. So we'll see if this works, because this is what I've done last time. Alright, now we can backstitch. Alright, now we can take that off and continue, because I'm sewing right at the edge. That's why I'm sewing it really slow. I don't know if you can see it, but that looks pretty neat. Alright, that's done. I'm just going to do the other strips and we'll continue. Alright, with the band, I'm just going to fold like maybe half an inch, so our strip can go. So if I fold it half an inch, no, not big enough, maybe quart, actually. So when we insert the strip and then we sew it, it's not gonna get caught, this one. So that is 3/4 of an inch. So I'm going to fold 3/4. We can insert the strips. It'll be easy. So I'll just iron it. My iron is a bit sticky. Because I did my mom's sleeves. I did my mom's sleeves and it's kind of, I don't know, it just start to stick. And then we'll fold it like so. And we're going to mark 2 centimeters. I can't remember if I followed the measurement last time. And then 4 centimeters this way. Or I'll just erase this one, because this is, there you go. Alright, now we're going to sew this line and then we're going to fold. Alright, now that's been sewn, I can fold it halfway. And on the other side as well. So just use the stitches as a guide. And it looks like that. And then we can sew these sides. to secure it. Okay, now that's done, we can fold another so we can insert. Maybe that's a bit too big because I just don't want this to get caught when I'm going to sew this side. So yeah, I think that's just right. Perfect. Alright, now we can insert our strips. I'm going to insert the one that is not neat, so the rough side. Maybe 10 centimeter. So we'll just make a mark. 10 centimeter in both sides. The seam, I'd like to put it downwards. Put a little bit extra so it'll cut by the stitches. Alright, and then we can put a clip or pin just to secure it. I'll just use clip, and then this is our guide, so we're going to sew this way and then we're going to sew all around as well as the other side. So we've done that. Now we'll just have to test that we didn't cut the strips from these stitches here. Perfect. Okay, that's done, and then we can go ahead on attaching the top hat, which is this one. I'm going to fold this in half and make a mark it with the pen. This is the downside of this kind. I got this from Temu because it takes a while to trouble the ink. I have these, but I'm running short, and I got these from Amazon. There's still ink there. And then we're going to mark this side as well, so when we're going to attach we can match this mark. Now right side to right side, because I have been making that mistakes too many times, and mark together, and then I'm just going to overlap this to have that neat finish. So my top hat is a bit big, so I have to take it off or unoverlap and maybe resize. I don't know, because the last time it was, is it because of the fabric? I don't know why. Okay, that's off. Now take all these gazillion of threads and then try to resize it. Such a good idea, this one, especially this kind of job. Okay, so this is the one that I printed from Lin Chen, from the description in her YouTube channel, and then cut the cardboard in half so it's easier for me. But now, because it's a bit too big, I don't know how much should I trim. 1 centimeter, 2 centimeter, so maybe 1 centimeter. Alright. So we'll just connect the dot. So hopefully that'll be the right size. I don't know why it doesn't work. It works before. Maybe because of the fabric. I don't know. So let's trim that. I'm scared now. Okay, let's go for it. If this is too small, I would say this is too small. So if this is the right size, then I have to cut new cardboard for this kind of fabric. Oh my gosh, no way! No way! What? Does this always happen? Does this always happen? Oh my god. That is perfect fit for small head. Alright, let's overlock this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe, I really think the size is too small. Alright. Oh no. No. Ugh. Alright, so I went back to overlock her and did it again, of course. Oh no, I have to do a, what do you call this, top stitch around here actually, not inside but outside. Okay, let's do that.